Okay, we're going to go through the practice test here. And the first thing to do is save it on our desktop, appending our first and last name onto the end. So I'm going to do save as. And I don't need that to go to my desktop. And desktop. And save it. Now we need to change the theme, that would be under the design here, to Metro, and these are alphabetical. So we can just kind of work our way through here. And there's Metro. And then we need to insert a title slide. Whoops, go to Home. New slide. Title slide. And put Heelan Hall Construction, and for the subtitle put your name. Actually it's supposed to say Heelan Construction Project, so we'll fix that. And we need to add a footer with slide numbers on it. And we don't want to show it on the title slide. Apply to all. On slide number 1, add your name to the author notes. That's this area down here. Go to slide 2 and change the layout to content. And over here we want to insert a photo, so you go to clip art, and over here make sure it's just photographs that's selected, and we want to search using the word construction as a keyword. And this is the one that's in the example, so we'll use that one. And now let's go to slide 3, and we want to increase the indent level of every other one. So we can do that this way, or you can just go to the beginning of the line and hit the tab key, which is what I'm going to do on the other 3 because that's a little faster to do. And then we're going to apply the bounce animation to bring those things in, and here's bounce. And so they'll come in like that. There's a little preview for me. Now let's go down to slide 4, and we need to insert some smart art here. We want a process. And the process we want is the up arrow. And for the colors on that, we want the colorful, and we want range accent colors 2 to 3, which is this one. And then we want the smart art style, which is this group here. We want a 3D one labeled brick. These do not appear to be in alphabetical order. But there's the brick one. And I skipped an item on number 9. We don't have any data here. The easy way to do the data is just type it in over here. And I'm just going to delete what's there. And then we're going to take the data that was over here, and we're going to right click and copy. And then we're going to go here and do a paste. And then I'm going to close that. Okay. And now I've got my smart art. And let's go down to slide number 5 now. This is a table. Click on it, you'll see the table borders appear. And for the table style, we want medium. Let's see, style 2, accent 3. That would be this one. And then for the style effect, we want the Art Deco cell bevel, which is this one here. And apparently I didn't have the whole thing selected, so let's try that again. I'll drag the mouse over the whole thing just to make sure that we get it all. And let's go back here to effects again and try that last one. And there we go. Now it applies to all of them. And again, I skipped number 9 here. Number 9 said that we wanted to center everything both horizontally and vertically. Here's where you do horizontal alignment, and here's where you do vertical alignment. So there we go. And this looks a little funny. They're all 2 lines, but it's possible that we might have a carriage return on the end here. So I'm going to go to the end of each one of these and hit the delete key, and that looks much better. Now they're all at the same level. Now we want to go to slide 6 over here on the left. And we've got some data here. It's already in a table format. And what we want to do is we want to create a chart. And I think the easiest way to do this is just cut out the data here. And then I'm going to hit the delete key to delete this. And then tell it that I want to insert a chart. We're going to do a column chart. Click on OK. And it should open up Excel for us and give us the right half of the screen to put our chart in. And I'm just going to go here and do a paste. And okay, this looks funny. And the reason it looks funny is partly because I've got huge fonts from PowerPoint, and also because my blue border here is what's supposed to highlight the data. Now I've still got a problem here. It thinks that I've got headings up here at the top, so I'm going to have to try to fix that. Actually, let's try deleting this stuff. And it might be that the easiest way to do this is to just drag all of this down one row. And it's not going to let me do that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to back up here and try this again. Let's go over here and select the whole thing. And it doesn't like the fact that I put it in the first row over here. So I'm going to try to paste it here, and then let's delete this, tell it we want a chart, and now I gotta paste it again. So let's try pasting it here, and now, well, let's resize everything here. Okay, and I've got too much stuff here. I got 2 columns that I don't need, so I'm going to drag that over, and I got 1 row that I don't need, so I'm going to drag that up. And let's try getting rid of this up here too. It's still, what happens if I delete everything up here? It's not going to let me do it. I'm going to delete this stuff outside of my selection here, but it's still giving me this, but that's basically what I want. So I can go ahead and close that, and I can go back to, and let's just click on the legend and hit the delete key. Okay, and I need to add a vertical. Now these chart tools should look familiar. They're the same as they were in Excel. I need to add a vertical axis title that is rotated. And that doesn't look rotated. Let me see. Let me try it again. Maybe I missed. Rotated title. Yeah, there we go. And then let's just delete what's here. And it's supposed to say millions of dollars. And we're supposed to get rid of the 0.5 business here on the vertical axis. So my major unit should be 1 instead of 0.5. Click on close, and there we go. I don't know if it said anything explicitly about doing this, but I think title is supposed to be budget. And the last thing we need to do is change this chart style to style 29. So that's on the design tab here. And if we go down to, let me see, 27, 28, 29, there we go. That kind of makes them glow a little bit. And we need to apply transitions to all of the slides, and we want the shape one. And let's apply that to all. And let's just go up here and double check and make sure. We'll play our slideshow now. And as I go through the slideshow, each slide should appear the same way. Okay. And last thing is to change the font theme. That would be on our design tab here to adjacency. So here's where our themes are, and here's our font theme, and we want adjacency. There we go. And then if we go and do a print preview, and I need to tell them I want to use a color printer here, and I want it in color. And if I go to this one, let's do 6 slides. And that should look pretty much like the bottom of the assignment page.